Hi, I'm Chris James, and you're watching A Healthy Alternative. Today, we're going to be interviewing Mel. You see how much shorter you look than I am? I told John, I was like, why don't you stand up there? That way you can look taller.
Nah, I'm good.
All right. All right, guys. Welcome back, guys. So today is a long-awaited day. It's gonna go down as a day of infamy as finally I've got my best friend, y.b.m, to come and do an interview with us because, I've been spreading this information about, fasting and health and all this stuff, and he's kind of hard-headed. So took him a long time to get it. He'd be like, yeah, man, I'm gonna try that fasting. I'm gonna try it. A year later, like, yeah, I'm gonna try that fasting, yeah.
It ain't been a year.
It's been at least 8 months. But I think his biggest issue was he didn't really understand how it would benefit him. And we're gonna get into a little bit of his background. But basically, he's a pretty fit, healthy person to begin with. So I think he's gonna bring a very interesting perspective to fasting, especially if you're not looking to fast for weight loss particularly. You can look forward to some of the other mental clarities and things of that nature. And we're gonna get into some of that in a second with y.b.m. All right, so I guess the first question is, tell us a little bit about your background. How do you eat typically? How do you exercise? Just give us kind of like a feel for, who you are.
I'm a vegetarian. I've been a vegetarian for like the past 3-4 years. I've never eaten meat or like beef and pork. That's been like since 3rd grade. So it's like part of my lifestyle of what, my natural diet. But I recently gave up like chicken and fish. I gave up chicken and fish like almost 3 years ago. And I would say I normally go to the gym roughly 4 to 5 times a week. Get in between like an hour, almost hour and a half workout in that daily span or whatever. And I don't eat fast food. I try to eat organic food. And I'm a fan of chips. I love chips.
Yeah, you're definitely a snacker.
Yeah, I'm definitely a snacker.
Definitely a snacker. So for the most part, you eat pretty healthy, you work out. Of course, everybody has their vices, chips, probably a little drink, a little something on the side every once in a while. And so for the most part, you're a pretty healthy person. I've always considered you one of the healthiest, fittest people I knew. How long did you fast for?
It was from Sunday till Friday midnight.
Okay, so it's roughly
Thursday midnight. Well, I guess it's
Thursday, Friday morning.
Yeah.
At 12:01. You started getting some chips in at 12:01.
No, I prepared a smoothie, but yeah.
All right, so you fasted for roughly 5 days. Was that your goal? Did you fall short of your goal? Like, what was your?
No, my goal was to, as soon as we came back from a trip in Maryland after the wedding, after that, I'm not going to buy any food. So prior to going out of town, I came back into town with no food here because I know I'll instantly, dive into some snack or something like that. And I purposely did that for like the future me, say, hey, don't do that, And so, my goal was to make it throughout my work week, because I work Sunday through Thursday. And so throughout my work week, and I did it.
Okay, so you completed the 5 days, and I think that's impressive. 3 days, typically your second or third day is usually the hardest day. So anything past that is kind of gravy a lot of times. Sometimes it's not, but you just get tired of not eating after a while. Like the pain maybe not is all that terrible, but you just want to eat something. So, it takes some mental strength there to like not just eat just for the heck of eating. So what was the one thing that stood out the most? Like during your fast, what was maybe something that happened that you didn't expect or took you by surprise or?
I would say, I mean, it's a lot. I mean, because each day was different. So, I mean, like the first day was cool. It, you know, it wasn't really that hard. You know, I went to the gym 2-3 times in, you know, like the first 2 days or whatever. The second day was actually probably the worst because I was thinking about a lot. What was the question again? I would say the second day was hard, but the most things that like I would say that I didn't expect was to be craving all these different items or things that I don't really eat, like soup. I don't like soup. You know, it makes my body runny and stuff like that, so I don't do soup. And nachos, like nacho chips with cheese and dip. I'm just like, I want some nachos right now, man. And you know, those are the cravings, and just constantly like, yo, I need to eat right now. But you know, and I started thinking, like, I started diving, like, I feel like I'm an addict right now. You know, that's literally how I feel like I'm an addict, and in a sense, that's kind of what it was, you know. And also, I had like a lot of, I guess, clairvoyance, if that's a proper term to use.
I don't know. That sounds pretty omnipotent.
You know what I mean? I had like a little clarity when it comes to like life, like just my overall look and how I view things, and like how food is to me or to us in general, and how freaking dependent we are on it when it's not necessarily something that we have to go to, you know, for, you know, that enjoyance of feeling full or something like that. You don't necessarily need it as frequent as we eat it, you know?
Right.
But I mean, I would say that's the bulk of it, of what, I guess, the difference or so.
So you didn't really expect to have the types of cravings you had.
Yeah.
The soup, especially soup, because I guess you don't really like soup or whatever. That's definitely weird. All right, so one thing that I thought was interesting about Mel's fast was that he worked out during his fast. Now, this is his first fast. If I'm correct, you've never done any fasting.
Nah.
Okay, so, and if you guys have talked to me before about working out during a fast or doing any type of strenuous exercise or anything of that nature, I typically will recommend against it, just because, you know, when you're fasting, your body is doing a lot of things energetically, and you want to allow it to have that extra energy reserve to, you know, cleanse, detox, and do all the things it's supposed to do. But the other big reason why I tell you not to do it is because it can actually make you really like tired and drained, and it can make you want to quit your fast early. So typically, I would say, you know, work up to being able to exercise when you fast, but you did it off the bat. So what were your energy levels like after? You said you worked out your first day a couple times. What were your energy like? Your energy like after the workouts?
I would say my energy levels were, I mean, for the first workout session, I was good. Working the back, getting them, you know what I mean, getting these bad boys up.
Triceps.
Getting the tries, getting the backs. You know what I mean? I was going to ham, and then I would go to work. I go to a 24-hour gym. So after work, you know, I was like, you know what? I'm about to do this fast, so I'm not sure how much energy y'all have left. I know, like Chris and John was telling me that, you know, I might want to take it easy. So I was like, all right, you know, I'm gonna listen, but, you know, I'm gonna be a little hard-headed as well, you know. But yeah, so at nighttime, I was working my legs, and, you know, I just, you know, did my normal routine, did my, you know, don't skip leg day, you know, don't look like a capital T, you feel me? But, you know, I did the leg days, did my leg day workout, and then when I got towards the end, I would do like the squats. I would do squats, and I felt myself getting tired. I was like, hey, you know what? Instead of pushing it, I said, I'm done. I'll come back in the morning and see how I feel. And I normally don't work out on like a full stomach anyway, or I don't really eat anything prior to the gym. So the next morning, I went to the gym. So this is my third time going to the gym. I was like, I feel a little tired. I felt like it was like catching up to me.
Yeah.
So like I took my time, but I worked out my arms, and then I worked on abs. But I mean, I still got like my normal routine out. Wednesday's my break day, so I didn't really go as hard. So I was like, okay, I need to go a little hard before I start, you know, going into, you know, before the effects of fast catch up to me, you know. But that day was probably the worst day, like, you know, as far as like overall going like continuing the day after that.
Right.
But
day
after,
2.
Yeah. After the gym, it was cool. You know, I didn't really feel anything. You know, just drank water, good old hydrogen or H2O, whatever y'all drank out there. You know.
You forgot the oxygen.
Oh yeah, you know, H2O, whatever, man. Holla at your boy.
So yeah, basically, you know, it sounds like it didn't affect you as much as I thought it would. I think that speaks volumes to obviously your level of fitness, and I guess so. So I guess this is something we got to play with a little bit more. So some of you guys out there who are maybe a little bit more fit, you're trying some long-term fasting. You guys can give us, you know, your experiences with long-term fasting and going to the gym. At the end of the day, it's not a huge deal. If you want to just get used to fasting, wait a little while, then hit the gym, that's fine. It's, you know, you might be set back a week or two, but I know for me, when I did my 5-day fast last time, I took a break from the gym. Guys, I had been going regularly for a couple of months, and I was like, I'm too drained, and I knew it was gonna mess me up. So I stayed away from it. So everybody's got their own experiences. Just listen to your body. I guess you could try it. And if you feel okay, do it. And if you start to not feel okay, like Mel, you know, when he was doing the squats, he's like, let me go ahead and take a break. You know, maybe hit it tomorrow. So that's a good way to look at it, I'd say.
Yeah.
All right. Now, speaking of day 2 was obviously his hardest day. Now, he told me ahead of time he was going to be fasting, but I kind of forgot. And he wasn't like, yo, I'm starting my fast today. So I just kind of forgot. So day 2, he hit me up with the text. He's like, yo, why am I doing this? Like, why am I doing this fast thing? And he told me he looked at some videos, needed some encouragement because, you know, it starts getting rough. I mean, day 2, day 3, it's different for everybody. But so when you hit me up and we were talking about, you know, you're pretty much questioning why you're doing the fast. Like, now that you finished it, what are some of the things that you've taken away from it? Like, if someone else had the same question, like, I'm already fit, I'm already pretty healthy, why are you fasting? Why should I fast?
Well, there's a number of reasons, but if someone was to come to me and ask me why should they fast if they were, you know, I guess fit or in shape or whatever and not big, I would say, I guess it provides a little bit more clarity on your body, or at least for me it did. Like, I was eating nothing, you know, for that day, just drinking water. It was just a complete water fast, just drinking water. And I mean, prior to that, I was thinking like, man, there's no way I can go this, you know, this period of time without, you know, eating something, because for me, it's a habit, you know, not even a need. It's just a habit to snack on something when I'm working or if I'm, you know, making music or writing or anything like that. It's just a habit for me to do it, you know, because my mind is working and it's just unconscious for me. And to not have that for me, I couldn't freaking focus. I couldn't focus. I was just like, yo, man, I'm at work. We're busy. I'm just like, I cannot focus right now, man. And it's, you know, being able to overcome that, you know, it wasn't the easiest thing, you know, but it was definitely like a mini victory to myself, you know, because like Chris said previously, I was thinking like, yo, why the hell am I doing this? I started thinking I'm already in shape. I'm good. You know, I started questioning life. Like, why the hell am I fasting right now? There's no reason for me to be fasting, you know, but it provides, it's like challenging myself, you know, because most people who fast, they would do it for weight reasons or anything like that. I'm not doing it for weight reasons. I'm doing it for cleansing purposes, you know. Granted, I'm sure, you know, I probably have to go longer to, you know, seek the more beneficial things like that. But you get more clarity on yourself and what you need when it comes to, you know, eating and things like that. And I would say don't buy into everything that you see or hear in, you know, in school and stuff like that. They tell you need all these freaking meals because all I had was water, man. All I had was water, man. I'm alive, man. I'm out here.
Still alive.
I'm out here living, man, prospering, man. Out here, you know, still making gains, man. But yeah, man, I would tell them, just try it, man. Why not? What's the worst that can happen?
You could die.
But not just, you know, a couple days without eating.
I'm just playing. You can't die from fasting. I think that's a good point. And you mentioned something earlier, because we talked about this a little bit earlier today, and you were just talking about how you pretty much don't understand, like you feel like there's no excuse to be overweight anymore.
Oh yeah, I definitely, it was like, because I was going to make a post on my Facebook about it, but I have, you know, family, friends, and a lot of bigger people that I'm cool with. Might keep in touch, but I didn't want to ruffle any feather because a lot of people are sensitive about their weight. But I was just like, man, like after doing the fast, I was just like, there's absolutely no reason for people to be fat. Like there's no reason for them to be fat. And I'm not saying that to offend anyone because that's the last thing I want to do, you know? But it's more like if you're fat and you try fast, you will definitely be able to understand what I'm saying, because after I finished my fast, you know, I've been just drinking water. You know, I went to Whole Foods, man. Like I'm hungry and everything. I went to Whole Foods prior to me, getting off the fast. You know, say I'm get the food ready, so I ain't got to worry about nothing. I spent over $100 on Whole Foods, man. You know, and then midnight, you know, it came. I was like, yo, I'm about to get me a celebratory smoothie. You know, prepped the bananas with the strawberries and did my little thumb thizzle when I, you know, make the smoothie. Prepared it. I drank it. I was full. I was just like, okay, cool. Maybe I'll be cool. You know what I mean? This is just celebratory. And then the next day, I was still full. I was just like, I can't even eat. I got this freaking food here that I prepped so I can smash. Because you think you got an empty stomach, you ready to smash? Didn't happen, man. Like I literally could not eat. Like I wanted to, like my thought process was like, yo, I'm trying to smash something. Like I felt me wanting to eat stuff, but my body was like, nah, man, not today. You ain't eating today. You know, you take a little break. Right. And literally, like, I went to the gym that same day, just drinking nothing but water, still haven't eaten. And I promise you, until today, this is like my first time making a meal. You know, just because I didn't have the room or capacity in my stomach to take in more. Obviously, you know, because your body is used to just water, and so it's just like, nah, man, all we need is water. Where that water at, man? What's all this food you putting in me, man? You know, so, but you know, it's more like if you're bigger and you're able to at least do a fast 2, 3, 4 days, you'll see that the stomach, it moves to your diet. So if you're eating a lot, your stomach is going to be like, yo, I want more. I need more. But if you're eating less, your stomach's like, this is all I need. Or at least that's what I took from it. You know, because I can't eat, I'm eating this freaking drinking water and eating fruit right now. Right. Literally, that's all I'm eating, you know? And I finally had some plantains and rice today. And that's it. And I'm full, man. I probably won't eat for the rest of the night, you know? So, you know, it's just, you gotta be careful about what you put in your body, man.
So, like, to kind of sum some of the things he said, right, we're gonna sum it up. When you fast, whether you're fit, whether you're already healthy or you eating a healthy vein, not eating does create a completely different experience from eating healthy. So you still have benefit, and it'll be noticeable benefit. You know, he spoke of the clarity of mind, the way he pretty much started to understand his body. Like he started to make this mind-body connection to the point where even when he starts eating again, he's like, I don't need that much to eat. Whereas obviously before, you could probably snack, smash some lunch, smash some dinner, and snack some more, you know? And you never got that indicator that's like, yo, I'm full, right? One of the things that I really liked that he said earlier, we were talking, he was like, pretty much we abuse our stomach. And I thought that was like an interesting way to put it. I never thought of it like that. You know, we've got all these amazing organs. Our body is an amazing machine. It does all these things, and it keeps us alive. And at the end of the day, you know, you should take care of it. It's like you wouldn't overtrain your muscles at the gym. You know, I mean, some people do, and it's terrible. But typically, you wouldn't overtrain your muscle. You wouldn't want to overwork your mind. Well, why are we overworking our stomach? Why do we abuse our stomach? You know, we're designed with the ability to take in more nutrients, more food than what we actually need. So why do we take advantage of it? Why do we abuse that privilege, that right? And I just thought that was something interesting to point out. So I guess to kind of start summing things up, this is your first fast. And I know you mentioned maybe you need to fast a little bit longer to start seeing some of the other benefits of fasting, which is really, it's all along the same lines. It's just more clarity, more understanding. And I mentioned that I start to see the world around me completely different. Do you look forward to doing some more fasts in the future? Like, what's your plan now?
I don't look forward to doing more fasting, but I'll more than likely do them because I see the benefits of them. You know, I don't need to freaking eat as much. I mean, granted, I don't really eat a lot like that, but I eat to where I'm comfortable enough to, you know, survive throughout the day, you know? But yeah, I plan on eating, I plan on doing another fast. Now, I don't have a particular dating time just because I'm trying to make these gains, man, you know? Gotta hit the gym.
Oh, mentioning the gains, didn't something happen with your abs?
Oh, I mean, you know, just a little something happened. I ain't trying to brag or anything, but you know. But I mean, I have been working on my abs, but like when I was fasting, I'm not sure if it was lighting or whatever. I don't know. I don't know what it was, but I would eat. I mean, I would eat. I was on my fast, so I wasn't eating. And so I looked around like, man, my freaking abs ain't showing, man. Like, what the hell is going on? I thought the less you eat, you know, you're supposed to see the abs, man, and it didn't show. And then literally that same night that, you know, I had my celebratory smoothie, you know, I finished it before I came upstairs and, you know, washed my dish. And then went upstairs. I was just taking my clothes off. I mean, I didn't purposely look in the mirror, but the mirror's just right there. So I took the shirt off. I was just like, yo, son, looking like Tay Diggs out there. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I feel like my abs showed more, you know, because, you know, I've been working on them. And after I came off the fast and I had a little bit in my belly, it wasn't like a poking out belly with abs. It was more like abs, you know what I mean?
Right.
So, you know, I mean, that's a little something that, you know, that I saw. I was like, oh, snap, man. I need to do this fast a little bit more if I can get a little bit more abs.
Get that body.
Get them Goku abs, you know what I mean?
Hey, one thing I noticed, because at our gym, they're doing free body fat percentage testing, and I got that video coming for y'all soon. I'm getting all the data together. I'm getting the pictures together and everything. But anyway, when I very first started my fasting journey a year ago, maybe even more than a year ago, I was at like 23, 25% body fat. It was terrible. And now I'm down to 8% body fat, 8%. And that's really mainly off of fasting. When I hit the gym, I did notice that I lost quite a bit of body fat just from, I don't know, just working out. And we'll get into more of that in that video. But 8% body fat. So for you guys who are maybe fit and you're looking to get those abs to start popping out or whatever, I mean, maybe that's a good motivation for you guys since you're already kind of fit and whatever. Maybe you just want to get the muscles, get more vascular, get the abs popping off, the striations, all those wonderful things John be talking about. Fasting is a good way to start seeing some of that stuff come to fruition. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. Any last thoughts?
I got a lot of thoughts, man.
You get one last thought.
I get one last thought. Okay. During the fast, I was, you know, it helped out a lot. And so I would definitely encourage a lot of people out there to fast, you know, because a lot of people, they'll have an excuse like, I'm tired, like I want to do this, I want to do that. There's always an excuse not to do it, you know, but the things that we're putting in our bodies, you know, obviously are having all these crazy effects. Otherwise, people wouldn't be watching videos like these, you know? So if people are on like the fence about it or have these worries, just do it. Just simply do it, because I have people in my family who aren't the most healthy, and I try to encourage them to do a fast, even if it's just like 3-4 days, you know, just try it. Just try it, you know. So I would definitely say do that, because, you know, our bodies are like a car. You know, you got to take care of everything that you put inside your body. You know, for me, I was a car that was running low on oil. You know what I mean? I needed an oil change. You know what I mean? Like, you can drive a car that has bad oil in it. You can, you know, have gas, still get where you need to go. But when this stuff starts smoking, you're going to need an oil change. So I basically got myself a free oil change. You know what I mean? About putting the right stuff in my body, about getting rid of everything in my body at first. And, you know, and being able to, you know, experience what I've experienced when it comes to eating. And, you know, don't abuse your body, man. We only have one body. Don't abuse it, because, you know, people drink, people smoke. You know, if you do too much of it, it's bad for you. If you eat too much, it's bad for you.
Right.
You know, it's the same concept. Same exact concept. So I would say eat right, not a lot, just enough, drink water. And I think that's about it, man.
All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and wrap this one up. Maybe we might have another video with Mel coming up in the future for some reason. Who knows? We never know what the future holds. But if you like this video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe. And as always,
hit that notification. Hit that notification so you know when these videos pop up. You know what I mean? A little bell.
I told him earlier. I told him in another
Reminding him now.
All right, reminder.
And as always,
the application of knowledge is power, and I will see you guys next time.